that lady was telling us about Evan, how he would take the money and all kind of crazy stuff. I ain't finna get nobody no money unless I know exactly where it's unless I know exactly where it's going. They gotta prove to me that they doing getting it to the fathers and getting it to the widow. And I gotta talk to that widow and the father. Well, did he give you some money? No, he didn't. Well, no, I can't do that. I got to know where my money going and what is it being used for. That's gonna be a fool just getting somebody some money because they saying this and saying that. And I ain't gonna be no fool. Yeah, people be playing too many games. What?
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Cause they wasn't showing them. Yeah, that wasn't there before. You did the same way before.
Yeah.
Uh, there you go.
Oh, come on. Here we go.
Shabbat Shalom, Drew. Glad to pray the money out, sister.
Oh,
Shabbat Shalom, man. Z Lafayette. Shabbat Shalom, Miss Rob. One love. Shabbat Shalom, y'all, son. Shabbat Shalom, Mario Jefferson. Praise the mighty Yah, brothers and sisters. All right. No, ma'am. We having a ball right here. No tornado. No lights out. No nothing. No, there's nothing happening to us. We good over here. Yeah, praise the mighty Yah. No tree on the house. No nothing. Yep. See, one thing about the Most High, yeah, he ain't gonna get the righteous. He only gonna get the wicked. He only gonna get the wicked. He gonna knock the wicked head off. He gonna spare the righteous and knock the wicked head off. And I'm glad she said that because we're gonna learn Yahweh ways today. Everybody got their own way, but we're gonna find out what Yahweh say. Yeah, something just came to me too. I got to read this. Let's see. Hey, Bree. All right. Pray the mighty Yah, sister, bro. Let me see. Okay, do that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see. Device. Not yet. Not yet. I ain't even started. Everybody got their own way of doing things. Everybody got their own way. We're going to find out the ways of Yahweh today. His way, because his way, the only way count is his. Nobody else's way ain't worth two dead flat. Everybody else's ways don't mean nothing. Yahshurun, chosen of Yahuwah, Ahurun, wore the breastplate. Moses' brother had to wear a veil, cause he was close to Abba, Hebrew meaning father. King of kings, Yahweh, praise his holy name. David is chosen prince. Levites burnt the frankincense. We had the Ark of Yah in Jerusalem, aka Mount Zion, Mount Sinai, where we got the law. Handed to Moshe, most humble. He didn't make it in the promised land. I pray we make it in the promised land. Glorious land northeast, by the Mediterranean Sea, Jordan River running parallel. In the middle, throne of Yah. Our people making Tefillah. Muslim say Salah, meaning prayer in two different tongues. This is the east we from. Full of palm trees, camelback deserts, and a habitat. Before we wore the fitted cap, throwback, know that we really much more than slave. All the descendants of the slave ships, Yahweh's heritage. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, soon come. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, the mighty Yah. Isaiah 43, it's not a mystery, it's only one. Yahuwah stretched out the heavens, Exodus trade where he gave his name. He delivered us from Egypt, I only praise the mighty I am. Rest the Sabbath day, seventh day, SAT. Read the law when you get a chance, ASAP. Exodus 2:0, just a portion of the ancient scroll. Y'all behold with the most high sin. Put your idols down, worshiping the dust of the ground. Whether human or graven image, I wear the fringes from the book of Numbers, chapter 15, 37, the verse 39. Prostrate with my bloodline, putting in work for the most high, praying we eternally shine. 12 tribes of Yahshua. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, soon come. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, the mighty Yah. Whoa. We ought to be ashamed, cause we fell from so high above. We were the fewest people. Married God became his people. Now wanted dead by a lot of people. Nation without an equal. Yahshua and I Hebrew, man, every chance we get. Hallelujah. This is how we raise our strength. I get grip from sipping from script. Hennessy can't compete with Vicks. Just the Malachi's exhibit. Prolific. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. My fam sacred. What's on the boats naked? Carolina, we were so naked. Charleston gotta feel our pain. Same attitude from which we came. Palm trees about the same, but my kin don't remember their name. Yahako, Yahshurun, the children of Jerusalem. Jerusalem in your Bible, the throne of Yah. Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahuwah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic, we're going to find out what Yahweh ways is. Everybody on the world got their own way of doing things, their own lifestyle, their own way of doing this or doing that. The first thing, I go to Proverbs. Let me read this first. Proverbs 19 and 21. Proverbs 19 and 21.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart.
There's many devices in a man's heart. Everybody think they right. Everybody think they know this. Everybody think they know that. Everybody right in their own heart. Read.
Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh, that shall stand.
The only thing gonna work is the way of Yahweh. Ain't nothing else gonna work. Your money, your job, the people that you know, ain't nothing gonna work. Nothing. I don't care what it is or who it is, it ain't gonna work. Read it again.
There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of Yahweh, that shall stand.
Your money ain't gonna help you. And at the end of the day, your money ain't gonna help you. Now, what is the device?
Device, something made or invented for some special use.
Ain't money made for special use? Ain't all this technology made for a special use? Cell phones and every TV, you name it, device.
A plan that has been worked out to bring about a certain result, scheme.
A scheme. All schemes. Now I'm gonna read today what Yahweh ways for. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 5.
Can't make the like and subscribe button.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell that later on. I'm gonna do that later on. Yeah. Deuteronomy chapter 5. Now, let's see Shabbat Shalom that man. Okay. We're gonna find out if his ways is the ways of the land, the ways of these people that live today. Go to Deuteronomy 5 and start the first verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1. And Moses called all Israel.
Now, Moses called all us, talking about the nappy-headed black man in America, the Israelite, us.
And said to them.
And this what he told us.
Hear,
that means listen, hearken.
O Israel.
O Israel. He ain't talking to the Gentiles. He ain't talking to the Puerto Ricans or the Japanese or the Indians. He's talking to us.
The statutes and judgment which I speak in your ears this day.
This statutes and judgment which he speaks to our ears this day, because the book's still valid.
That ye may learn them.
Okay, once you learn it, what you got to do after you learn? When you learn something, what do you do?
And keep and do them.
And you do it. When you learn them, you do them and keep them.
And Yahweh Elohim made a covenant with us in Horeb. Yahweh made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day.
Though everybody living today. See, the Almighty made a covenant with us. He never gave us a religion. He didn't give us no Baptist, no Catholic, no Presbyterian, no Jehovah's Witness, no atheist or none of that. He didn't do that. We are covenant people, never religious. We never had a religion. Any black person on earth with a religion is a retarded fool. Because the Almighty didn't give you no religion, fool. Keep reading.
Yahweh talked with you face to face in the mount out of the midst of the fire. I stood between Yahweh and you at that time to show you the word of Yahweh. For ye were afraid by reason of the fire and went not up into the mount, saying.
Now this is what the Almighty gave us. Let me show you. He didn't give you no church. He didn't give you no religion. He didn't give you no cross. He didn't give you no baptism. We're going to find out what he gave us. Keep reading.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim.
I'm your God. I'm Yahweh your God.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
He brought us out of Egypt. After 430 years, we left Egypt.
From the house of bondage.
Out of slavery. Bondage represents slavery.
Thou shalt have none other deities before me.
Now, the first thing he told us, don't put nobody before him. Don't put your family before him. Don't put your money, your materialistic stuff. Nobody. No other God, JC, the New Testament, nothing. Don't put nobody before me. He mean what he say and say what he mean. Read.
Thou shalt not make thee any graven image.
Don't make no church. Because I never told my people to go to church.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
Don't imitate nothing in the heaven above, but make no likeness of anything in the heaven above.
Or that is in the earth beneath.
Or anything that's on this earth. Don't imitate it or make it.
Or that is in the waters beneath the earth.
And you jump in the Mississippi River and see something down there and you go make an image of a shark, a whale, a dolphin.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them.
Do not bow down yourself to them.
Nor serve them.
And don't have nothing to do with them. Don't serve them.
For I, Yahweh, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim.
I get jealous when you put a cross on. I get jealous when you go to church. I get jealous when you tell somebody you got to go through JC to get to me. I'm jealous when you talk like that, fool. Read.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
These are the people that hate Yahweh. The people that go to church. The people that wear a cross. The people that got a religion. Them the ones that hate him.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
And y'all, me and y'all are the ones that love him and keep his commandment, because you wouldn't be looking at me if you didn't love Yahweh and keep his commandment. You wouldn't watch me, because I'm talking the opposite of what the world do. Read.
Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh the Elohim in vain.
Do not take his name in vain. How do you take Yahweh's name in vain? When you call up on another God, when you call up on another person, when you say this and say that, that's how you take his name in vain. When you worship and praise somebody other than Yahweh, that's taking his name in vain.
For Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taking his name in vain.
Yahweh is not going to hold you guilty to taking his name in vain.
Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it.
You're supposed to keep the Sabbath day and sanctify, and he never told you to keep Sunday the first day of the week. Show me in the book where we're supposed to keep Sunday as a Sabbath the first day of the week, and I'll send you $1,000. Do that. You're good knowing everything person. Show me where Yahweh blessed Sunday the first day of the week and get paid. Read.
As Yahweh thy Elohim have commanded thee, 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work.
6 days you're supposed to do your work, because Sabbath work represent rest. The word Sabbath only means rest. So you're supposed to sit your monkey tail down and chill on the Sabbath day. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy Elohim.
He said the 7th day. He didn't say the first day or the 5th day or the 3rd day. He said the 7th day. Read that again.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy Elohim.
That's my Sabbath, the 7th day. He didn't say the first day of the week. The Christians go on, and everybody on every calendar in the world got Sunday the first day of the week. So how in the hell you gonna represent Sunday is the Sabbath? He said the 7th. 7th. Read.
And that thou shalt not do any work.
Any work. I don't care if they talking about $5,000 an hour. Come in for $5,000 an hour. You ain't supposed to do it. If you do it, you hate Yahweh. The ones that love Yahweh ain't going. The ones that hate Yahweh going. That's how you know the difference. Keep reading.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter,
nor
thy manservant,
the person that work for you,
nor thy maidservant,
person that work for you,
nor thine ox,
your animals,
nor thine ass,
your animals,
nor any of thy cattle, nor thy strangers that's within thy gates.
The strangers within your gate, talking about a person that's the ox. If a Chinese stay with you, he can't do no work. A Puerto Rican stay with you, can't do no work. White folks stay with you, can't do no work. Can't nobody do no work on the Sabbath day. It talks about everybody.
That thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou.
Rest. That's the word right there. Rest. Sit your nappy-headed tail down. Read.
And remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt.
Remember when we were slaves in Egypt?
And that Yahweh thy Elohim brought thee out thence through a mighty hand by a stretched out arm.
When he parted the Red Sea and he played Pharaoh's, played the Egyptian 10 times. Remember that.
Therefore Yahweh thy Elohim commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day.
He commanded. He didn't never change and told you ain't got to do it no more because you in the United States. He commanded us.
Honor thy father and thy mother.
Honor your father and mother. Over here, they got Mother's Day before Father's Day. You supposed to honor your father first and then your mama. They got Mother's Day first, then Father's Day second.
As Yahweh thy Elohim hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee. Thou shalt not murder.
Don't murder.
Neither shalt thou commit adultery.
Don't commit adultery. There's 2 or 3 ways to do that.
Neither shalt thou steal.
Don't steal nothing.
Neither shalt thou bear false witness. Neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Don't lie on nobody. People got that bad lying on people, bearing false witness. They'll do that in a heartbeat.
Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife.
Don't want none of your neighbor. Don't want your neighbor's wife.
Neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house.
Don't want his house.
His field. Or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's.
You ain't supposed to want none of your neighbor. Don't lust out there, don't crave out there, don't steal it. Don't want none of your neighbor.
These words Yahweh said.
See, this is what Yahweh wanted us to do. He wanted us to live this kind of lifestyle. So if you live this kind of lifestyle, you don't need no penitentiary. You don't need no gun. You don't need no knife. You don't need nothing. If you kept these, you wouldn't need none of this that you got today. You can leave your car door open. You can leave your house door open. You can walk down the street to the store. You can do this when you keep these. See, when you go in the church and don't keep these, this will happen today. This will happen when you don't keep these 10 commandments. Read.
These words Yahweh spake unto all your assembly in the mount out of the midst of the fire.
These are Yahweh words. These ain't JC words, Paul words, Peter words. These Yahweh words.
Of the cloud and of the thick darkness with a great voice. And he added no more.
I didn't add no another commandment. Ain't no such thing as the 12 commandments, the 15 commandments, the 20 commandments. I only had 10. I didn't add the New Testament to this. And in these commandments, they never told you to go to church, be baptized, wear a cross, call yourself a Christian, or have a religion. Where's it at? Retarded fool, keep reading.
And he wrote them in 2 tables of stone and delivered them unto me.
He wrote them on 2 tables of stone and gave them to Moses and not Paul.
And it came to pass, when ye heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, for the mountain did burn with fire, that ye came near unto me, even all the heads of your tribes and your elders, and ye said, Behold, Yahweh our Elohim have showed us his glory and his greatness.
Showed us his glory and greatness.
And we have heard his voice out of the midst of the fire.
We heard Yahweh's voice. In the New Testament say ain't nobody never heard his voice or seen his shape. New Testament say, so New Testament lied when they say ain't nobody never heard Yahweh's voice. They'll lie. Read.
We have seen this day that Elohim do talk with man.
He talked to man. Did he ever talk to Paul? Did he ever talk to JC, John, Luke, Emil, Billy? Did he ever talk to him? No.
And he liveth. Now therefore, why should we die? For this great fire will consume us. If we hear the voice of Yahweh or Elohim anymore, then we shall die. For who is there of all flesh that have heard the voice of the living Elohim speaking out of the midst of the fire as we have and lived?
Nobody but the Israelite. We don't want to heard him speak. He didn't speak to nobody else. He didn't speak to no other nation. He only spoke to Israel.
Go thou near and hear all that Yahweh or Elohim shall say, and speak thou unto us all that Yahweh or Elohim shall speak unto thee, and we will hear it and do it. And Yahweh heard the voice of your words when ye spake unto me.
See, the people of the day, they got a problem with doing what Yahweh say do. They'll listen to everybody in the world but Yahweh. Somebody else tell them something, they'll do that and listen to that. But when Yahweh tell you to do something, you got a problem with that. That's when you're going to send that hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornado, drought, terror, and everything at your... I want to cuss, but I can't. Read.
And Yahweh said to me, I have heard the voice of the words of this people, which which they have spoken unto thee. They have well said all that they have spoken. Oh, that there were such an heart in them that they would fear me.
Oh, y'all say only if they fear me
and keep all my commandments.
And keep all my commandments. Not some of them, but most of them, a part of them. Keep all my commandments.
And keep all my commandments always.
Always. Not sometime when it's convenient for you, when you feel like it. Always.
That it might be well with them.
It's going to go well with you. What do well mean? If it's going to go well with you, let's see what well means. It say go well with you.
Well, and in a way that is pleasing, wanted, good, right, with good reason.
With good reason, right, well. Now read that again.
Oh, that there was such a heart in them that they would fear me and keep all my commandments always, that it might be well with them.
It's going to be well with you. That's what's right. Well ain't going to church. Well ain't wearing no cross. Well ain't getting baptized. That ain't well. Read.
And with their children forever.
With their children forever.
Go say to them, get you into your tents again. But as for me, stand thou here by me, and I will speak unto thee all the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which thou shalt teach them.
That's Yahweh way. That's his, name the ways of Yahweh right quick. Say it again.
But as for thee, stand thou here by me, and I will speak unto thee all the commandments. And
the commandments? What else?
and the
The
statutes
statutes and what else?
and the
And
judgments
the judgments. Read.
which thou shalt teach them,
Let's teach them.
that they may do them in the land which I give them to possess it.
And when you learn them, you do them.
Ye shall observe to do therefore as Yahweh your Elohim have commanded you.
Do what Yahweh tell you to do. But you listen to what Paul said. You listen to what JC said. People that ain't worth 2 dead flies. Keep reading.
Ye shall not turn aside to the right hand
Don't
or
go
to
to
the
the
left.
New Testament or don't go to another book. This thing doing it again. Don't turn from what Yahweh said because he didn't change. Okay, start at 32 again.
Ye shall observe to do therefore as Yahweh your Elohim have commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. Ye shall walk in all the ways which Yahweh your Elohim have commanded you.
All the ways. There it is, right word. I'm talking about ways. All the ways of Yahweh. And these ways y'all walking in today, Yahweh ain't told you to do none of that. So that means you sinning against Yah.
That ye may live,
that you may live.
and that it may be well with you.
It's going to go well with you when you do it Yahweh's way instead of somebody else's way.
And that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess.
That's right. Other than that, okay, go to 8. Deuteronomy 8. Start first verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 1. All the commandments which I command thee this day shall ye observe to do.
Do all of them.
That ye may live.
Then you can live right.
And multiply.
Have a lot of kids.
And go and possess the land which Yahweh swore unto your fathers. And thou shalt remember all the way which Yahweh thy Elohim led thee these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble thee and to prove thee, to know what was in thy heart, whether thou wouldest keep his commandments or no.
Yahweh had to find out was you going to do right or wrong. Most of them going to do wrong. Very few going to do right.
And he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not.
You didn't even know how you was going to eat, but you ate.
Neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doth not live by bread only.
You ain't got no business just living by food alone. Watch this.
But by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh doth man live.
You supposed to live by every word that Yahweh say. If Yahweh said and somebody else say something different, you supposed to listen to Yahweh, not nobody else in no other book. He ain't in no other book. So read that again. You supposed to listen to Yahweh only. Yahweh come first, everybody else second.
And he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doth not live by bread only.
You don't never supposed to live by food only,
but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh doth man live.
You supposed to live by every word in the food, because the Almighty the one give you the food. Without Yahweh, you can't eat. You talking about a job? Yahweh is more important than a job.
Thy raiment waxed not old upon thee, neither did thy foot swell these 40 years. Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chasteneth his son,
just like a man chastises his son,
so Yahweh thy Elohim chasteneth thee.
And Yahweh gonna whoop us. You gonna get a whooping now sometime. You deserve a whooping when you be disobedient and wrong and don't want to pay no attention. You gonna spank your butt. He got 1,000,001 ways to whoop you.
Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim to walk in his ways.
Walk in Yahweh ways. Not go. He ain't never told you to go no New Testament or read no New Testament. Walk in Yahweh ways.
And to fear him.
And when you walk in Yahweh ways, you're going to fear him. You're going to be scared to break the commandment. It's a clean fear. Not no trembling fear like when you see a bear in the woods coming and finna eat your tail up. No, we're talking about a clean fear. Hold it. That's all I want. Let's go to 10. 10, start the 12th verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what do Yahweh the Elohim require of thee?
What do Yahweh require of us? Let's see what require means. What do Yahweh require of Israel? Require.
Require to be in need of.
To be in need of. Yahweh need us to do this.
To order.
To order. This is an order from Yah.
Command.
A command from Yah.
Or insist upon.
That's right. Now read. Now start all over.
And now, Israel, what doth Yahweh the Elohim require of thee?
Now he talking to us only.
But to fear Yahweh the Elohim.
To be fear Yahweh means be scared to break his commandments. Be scared to go against what Yahweh say.
To walk in all his ways.
Walk in all his ways. He didn't tell you to walk in some of them, but most of them are part of all his ways.
And to love him.
And that's the only way you're going to love him. Because if you don't walk in his ways, you hate Yahweh. The people that love Yahweh walk in all his ways, not some of them.
And to serve Yahweh the Elohim with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So I don't care how many people on here talking about they love Yahweh and you ain't keeping his commandment, laws, and statutes. You are lying, the truth ain't in you, damn fool. Tell me you love God. Y'all call him God, but that's a title. We call him Yahweh because that's his name. When a person say, you ask, do you love God? They're going to say, yeah, you a damn lie. Because I'm going to show you why you don't love him. You just talking loud and ain't saying nothing. Read.
To keep the commandments of Yahweh.
Keep the commandments. If you ain't keeping them, you hate Yah. Read.
And his statutes.
And his statutes. You ain't keeping them, you hate Yah.
Which I command thee this day for thy good.
That's the good. Church ain't good. Wearing the cross ain't good. Being baptized ain't good.
Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is Yahweh's thy Elohim.
The heaven and the heaven is Yahweh. That's belong to my God, which is Yah.
The earth also.
The earth belong to him. So how you going to worship and praise and serve anybody other than Yah? He said the heavens mine, the earth mine.
With all that therein is.
And everything on earth and out of earth and in earth is Yahweh's.
Only Yahweh had a delight in thy fathers to love them.
To love them. He loved Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
And he chose their seed after them.
He chose Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob after thee.
Even you above all people.
He chose Abraham above all people. Not some people, not most of the people, not all people.
As it is this day.
As it is this day, still do it.
Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart.
Take that wicked heart off and do right.
And be no more stiff-necked.
Stiff-necked. What is stiff-necked? Let's see who stiff-necked is. Because a lot of people stiff-necked. Because you can't tell them nothing. What is stiff-necked?
Stiff-necked, not giving in, stubborn.
Stubborn. Can't tell him nothing. Think he right, but he wrong.
For Yahweh your Elohim is Elohim of deities, and Yahweh of masters, a great Elohim, a mighty and a terrible, which regarded not persons.
Yahweh don't regard no person.
Nor take a reward.
He ain't studying no reward. You can't bribe Yahweh.
He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and love with the stranger, and giving him food and raiment.
He get a stranger food. It don't say love the enemy. It say love the stranger because we were strangers in Egypt, and he said give the stranger some food and some clothes.
Love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt.
That's right. We were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Thou shalt fear Yahweh the Elohim. Him shalt thou serve.
We should serve Yahweh only.
And to him shalt thou cleave.
We're supposed to get next to Yah.
And swear by his name.
And swear by Yahweh's name. In the New Testament say don't swear at all.
He is thy praise.
We're supposed to praise him.
And he is thy Elohim.
He our God.
that have done for thee these great and terrible things,
He have done great and terrible things for you. When he sent the storm through, if he didn't get you, that means he having mercy on you.
which thy eyes have seen.
That's right.
Thy fathers went down into Egypt with 60 persons, and now Yahweh thy Elohim hath made thee as the stars of heaven for multitude.
That's right. Okay. That was 11 or 10.
10.
Oh, okay, I'm on 11. Go to Deuteronomy 11 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 1. Therefore thou shalt love Yahweh the Elohim.
This how you love Yahweh.
And keep his charge.
Keep his charge, that's how you love him.
And his statutes.
Keep his statutes, that's how you love him.
And his judgments.
Keep his judgment, that's how you love him.
And his commandments always.
And keep his commandments always. That's how you love Yahweh. Now, it didn't say nothing about a religion, a church, a cross, baptism, go through somebody else, or die for the sin. None of that. All propaganda when you talk like that. You are lying, the truth ain't in you. Keep reading.
And know ye this day.
It say no.
For I speak not with your children which have not known and which have not seen the chastisement of Yahweh your Elohim, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his stretched out arm, and his miracles, and his acts, which he did in the midst of Egypt unto Pharaoh the king of Egypt, and unto all his land, and what he did unto the army of Egypt.
Y'all saw the Ten Commandments. Y'all see what Yahweh did when Charles and Heston was in there. You know, he did a lot of capping, but there was a lot of real stuff happened too. The Ten Commandments, where Yahweh destroyed Egypt.
Unto their horses and to their chariots, how he made the water of the Red Sea to overflow them as they pursued after you.
That's right. He drowned Pharaoh's army with the Red Sea.
And how Yahweh have destroyed them unto this day.
That's right.
And what he did unto you in the wilderness until ye came into this place, and what he did unto Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, the son of Reuben, how the earth opened her mouth.
Yahweh made the earth open up her mouth and swallowed them up.
And swallowed them up.
That's right.
And their households and their tents and all the substance that was in their possession in the midst of all Israel.
While all Israel was looking, Almighty was a killer. I keep telling you, Yahweh a killer. Somebody love everybody. You will love everybody alive.
But your eyes have seen all the great acts of Yahweh which he did.
We see what he did. Hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornado, flood, drought, whatever come with it, the weather, Yahweh do it.
Therefore shall ye keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
If you don't want your head knocked off, you better keep all his commandments, because anything might happen to you at any time. Get struck by lightning. Anything. Read.
That ye may be strong and go in and possess the land, whether ye go to possess it, and that ye may prolong your days in the land.
You're going to live a long time when you keep the laws and statutes of Yahweh,
which Yahweh swore unto your fathers to give unto them and to their seed, a land that flowed with milk and honey.
The land of Canaan. We're going back home to the land of Canaan, y'all.
For the land whether thou goest in to possess it is not as the land of Egypt, from whence ye came out, where thou sowest thy seed and waterest it with thy foot, as a garden of herbs. But the land whether ye go to possess it is a land of hills and valleys.
It's a land of hills and valleys. We ain't going up in no sky to my heaven in the sky. You are lie. Heaven is on earth.
And drinking water of the rain of heaven, a land which Yahweh the Elohim careth for. The eyes of Yahweh the Elohim are always upon it from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love Yahweh your Elohim, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I will give you the rain of your land in his due season.
He gonna bless you.
The first rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thy oil. And I will send grass in thy fields for thy cattle.
Yahweh the one make the grass grow. Who you think make that grass grow? Can't nobody do that but y'all. He said make the grass grow for your cattle can eat.
That thou mayest eat and be full. Take heed to yourselves, that your heart be not deceived.
That your heart don't be tricked And most people today, their heart is deceived. They've been tricked, brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked.
And ye turn aside and serve other deities and worship them.
See, when you go to the New Testament, that's when you've been deceived and tricked and brainwashed. Anybody that's talking about you got to have the New Testament, you got to go through JC, believe in this and do that, you've been deceived and don't even know it. Read.
And then Yahweh's wrath be kindled against you.
That's when he gonna knock your head off. That's the reason why your life is like it is now, because you serving the wrong God. We serving the true. I'm having a bizzle. You understand this? That?
And he shut up the heaven, that there be no rain, and that the land yield not her fruit, unless ye perish quickly from off the good land which Yahweh giveth you.
That's right. He gonna knock your head off.
Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul.
Put Yahweh words in your heart and in your soul.
And bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes.
That's right. Never forget the word of Yah.
And ye shall teach them your children.
And once you learn the ways and statutes of Yahweh, you teach them to your children.
Speaking of them when thou sittest in thy house.
When you in the crib just chilling, just talk about Yah. How he woke you up this morning. How he let you live to see another day. How he didn't let that tree fall on your house when it fell on your neighbor's house. How a hurricane didn't get you.
And when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up, and thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates.
Get you some 10 Commandments and put them all the way around your house. Put your 10 Commandments on the front door, put them on the back door, put them on the gates, everywhere. Put the commandments everywhere.
That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children in the land which Yahweh swore unto your fathers to give them.
Everybody gonna live a long, nice, peaceful life with no harm coming to you.
As the days of heaven upon the earth. For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments which I command you,
if you do it,
to do them, to love Yahweh your Elohim,
and that's the only way you know you love Yahweh,
to walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways. How you walk in Yahweh's ways? He telling you every time I turn the page, walk in all his ways.
And to cleave unto him. Then will Yahweh drive out all these nations from before you.
Then he ain't gonna let nobody harm you or do nothing to you.
And ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours. From the wilderness in Lebanon, from the river Euphrates, even unto the uttermost sea shall your coast be. There shall no man be able to stand before you.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to stand before you when you obey Yahweh. Everybody can knock your head off right now because you've been disobedient. That's when Almighty let these nations do what they want to do to you, because you sinning against the Most High, and he turned his back on you. And I don't blame him. He should turn his back on you. Turn your back on him. Why should he love you and you hate him? No, don't go like that, buddy. Read.
For Yahweh your Elohim shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon, as he hath said unto you.
Now watch this.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
Yahweh said, behold, I set before you a blessing. That's it. How many people want to be blessed and how many people want to be cursed? Watch this. Read.
A blessing if ye obey the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, which I command you this day.
This thing here. Yahweh said, you get a blessing if you obey the commandments. And let's see how you're going to get a curse. Oh, okay, go back. Now read that again.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
A blessing and a curse.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, which I command you this day. And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other deities which ye have not known.
That's right. We didn't know nothing about no New Testament. So that's the reason why you're being cursed today, because you ain't keeping no commandment. Just that simple. Okay, let's go to 26. Let's see. 26 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 15. Look down from thy holy habitation from heaven, and bless thy people Israel, and the land which thou hast given us, as thou swarest unto our fathers, a land that floweth with milk and honey. This day Yahweh thy Elohim hath commanded thee to do these statutes and judgments. Thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Thou hast avouched the Yahweh this day to be thy Elohim, and to walk in his ways, and to keep his statutes and his commandments and his statutes, and and his judgments, and to hearken unto his voice. And Yahweh have avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he hath promised thee, and that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations which he hath made in praise and in name and in honor, and that thou mayest be a holy people unto Yahweh the Elohim.
See, we'll be running the show if we had been listening to the Most High. We'll be on top. We'll be the head. We'll be kings and queens again. The reason why we at the bottom and ain't queens and kings is because we sinned against the Most High. We didn't want to do what he wanted us to do. We want to do what we want to do. That's the reason why. Okay, let's go to 28. Let's see. 28, 9, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 9. Yahweh shall establish thee a holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim, and walk in his ways.
See how simple that is? Read that again. That's real simple. Now watch this.
Yahweh shall establish thee a holy people unto himself.
He going to establish us a holy people to himself, but it's something you got to do now.
As he hath sworn unto thee.
That's he has sworn to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
If thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim.
If you keep the commandments of Yahweh.
And walk in his ways.
And walk in his way. That's what you got to do. To be a special people. Walk in his ways. That's right. That's all you got to do. Okay, let's go to 30. 30 and 10.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 10. If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh the Elohim, to keep his commandments and his statutes which are written in this book of the law.
Written in this book, not no other book, not the book that y'all be talking about, written in this book. It's specifying only this book.
And if thou turn unto Yahweh the Elohim with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
If you turn to Yahweh with all your heart and all your soul, stop going to church, stop eating pig feet, stop breaking his laws and statutes, to turn to him with all your heart, talking about anybody.
For this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee.
Ain't no such thing as the commandments hid. We don't know where they at.
Neither is it far off.
And they ain't in Russia.
It is not in heaven.
It ain't up in heaven.
That thou shouldest say, who shall go up for us to heaven?
Who go get a jet and go to heaven to get the commandment? Talking slick.
And bring it unto us.
And who gonna do that? Making excuses why you can't keep them, because you don't know them. Making excuses now.
That we may hear it and do it. Neither
see how people make excuses? Who gonna go up to heaven and get them? Who gonna go to Russia and get them? Who gonna do this?
Neither is it beyond the sea.
It ain't in the sea, the Red Sea.
That thou shouldest say.
That you gonna say.
Who shall go over the sea for us?
Who gonna go over the sea for us to get the commandment, the laws?
And bring it unto us.
And bring it back.
That we may hear it and do it.
See, making an excuse. Now if they go get them, we can hear it and do it. Lie, read.
But the word is very nigh to thee.
The word right here on the table.
In thy mouth.
In my mouth, I'm popping corn.
And in thy heart.
And it is in my heart too.
That thou mayest do it.
I've been doing it. I've been doing it.
See, I have set before thee this day life and good.
He say he set before you life and good.
and death and evil.
See, it's always a choice. Everybody got a choice what they gonna do and how they gonna do it. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. You got a choice. Either you gonna love Yahweh or you gonna hate him. And if you don't keep his commandment, laws, and statutes, precepts, and judgment, you hate him. I don't care how you say you love him. Hold on. No, I'm gonna get to it later on. Read.
And that I command thee this day to love Yahweh the Elohim.
To love, well, let's find out how you love Yahweh.
To walk in his ways.
To walk in his ways. You got to love him and do that.
And to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments.
You got to do that to love him.
That thou mayest live and multiply.
That you may live and have a bunch of kids.
And Yahweh the Elohim shall bless thee in the land where thou goest to possess it.
That's right. You're going to be blessed now.
But if thy heart turn away.
But if your heart turn away and start going to church, worshiping JC, talking about what Paul and Peter and John said.
So that thou will not hear.
And you ain't going to listen to what Yahweh said.
But shall be drawn away.
Shall be drawn away listening to TDJ, Cleveland, Dollar, Joel Osteen, the Pope of Rome.
And worship other deities.
And they going to tell you to worship JC.
And serve them.
And you going to serve the New Testament.
I denounce unto you this day.
I denounce. Hold on. What do denounce mean? Y'all will say, I denounce. Gonna knock your head off. And I love it. Hey, spill the D now. Denounce.
Denounce. To speak out against in a strong way.
Yahweh gonna speak out against you in a strong way.
Say something that is bad.
Say something that bad. So Yahweh gonna say something bad about you. Now start all over.
I denounce unto you this day.
Yahweh say he denouncing you this day.
That ye shall surely perish.
That you gonna surely perish. Hold on, what perish mean? Yahweh, I thought Yahweh love everybody. Y'all say love everybody. You gonna perish. Let's see what perish means. See if it means something good. Yahweh say he denounced you gonna perish.
Perish, to be destroyed, die.
You gonna die. You gonna be destroyed by Yahweh. Now read.
And that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land.
You ain't gonna live no long time.
Whether thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
Everything you doing today, Yahweh got heaven and earth recorded.
That I have set before you life and death.
He gave you a choice, life or death.
Blessing and cursing.
Blessing and cursing.
Therefore choose life.
Therefore choose life.
That both thou and thy seed may live.
That's right, because Almighty don't want to knock your head off. He don't want to kill you, but he will.
That thou mayest love Yahweh the Elohim.
That you supposed to love Yahweh the Elohim.
And that thou mayest obey, and that thou mayest obey his voice.
Obey Yahweh's voice and stop listening to the New Testament. Paul and Peter and Luke and John. Them people ain't nobody.
And that thou mayest cleave unto him.
You get next to Yahweh. That's all you need. You don't need nobody but him.
For he is thy life.
Yahweh is your life, not the New Testament.
And the length of thy days.
And Yahweh the one know your birthday and your death day. He the only one can tell you when you're going to be born and when you're going to die. Nobody else.
That thou mayest dwell in the land which Yahweh swore unto thy fathers, to Abraham.
Abraham, he loved him.
To Isaac.
He loved Isaac.
And to Jacob.
And he loved Jacob. He loved all three of them.
To give them.
That's right. Now that was Deuteronomy 30. Okay. Let's go to Joshua. Joshua 22. Let me see. Start at the first verse. Yeah.
Joshua chapter 22, verse 1. Then Joshua called the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe Manasseh and said unto them, Ye have kept all that Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded you.
See, Moses is a servant of Yahweh. That's what we're supposed to be listening to, what Moses said, not what Paul and John said. They wasn't nothing. Read.
And have obeyed my voice in all that I commanded you. Ye have not left your brethren these many days unto this day, but have kept the charge of the commandment of Yahweh your Elohim.
Because he ain't never told you to go to church, but that's what y'all do.
And now Yahweh your Elohim have given rest unto your brethren as he promised them. Therefore now return ye and get you unto your tents and unto the land of your possession, which Moses the servant of Yahweh gave you on the other side Jordan. But take diligent heed to do the commandment and the law.
Commandment and law.
Which Moses the servant of Yahweh charged you.
Which Moses the servant of Yahweh. That's who we're supposed to be listening to, what Moses said. Not nobody in the New Testament said. Moses.
To love Yahweh your Elohim.
Because Moses taught us how to love Yahweh.
And to walk in all his ways.
And Moses taught us how to walk in all Yahweh ways.
And to keep his commandments.
Moses is the one taught us how to keep the commandments.
And to cleave unto him.
And he taught us how to cleave to Yahweh.
And to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul.
Serve Yahweh with all your heart and all your soul. Read.
So Joshua blessed them and sent them away, and they went unto their tents.
That's right. Okay. Let's go to 2 Samuel right quick. Let's see. Okay, 2 Samuel, let's see. Start at the 21st verse.
What chapter?
2 Samuel 22, chapter 22, verse 21.
2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 21. Yahweh rewarded me according to my righteousness.
Yahweh going to reward everybody to their righteousness.
According to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me.
That's right.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh.
King David said, I kept the ways of Yahweh.
And have not wickedly departed from my Elohim.
And when you wickedly departed from, that means you going to church, got a cross on, eat pork chop. All that's wickedly departed. See, read that again.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh.
King David said, I kept the ways of Yahweh like I do. We're supposed to keep the ways of Yahweh. And these ways y'all keeping today, Yahweh ain't told you to do none of it.
And have not wickedly departed from my Elohim.
And not have wickedly celebrate Thanksgiving, Halloween, all this old junk of Good Friday.
For all his judgments were before me.
All is judgment before Yahweh.
And as for his statutes, I did not depart from them.
That's right, I kept his statutes.
I was also upright before him.
David said, I was upright before Yahweh.
And have kept myself from my iniquity.
And kept me from sinning.
Therefore Yahweh hath recompensed me according to my righteousness.
And he going to recompense everybody for their righteousness. Recompense means pay back. Yahweh going to pay you for doing right. Let me look up recompense for him right quick. Reason why I do this, because I want y'all to learn, and I don't want y'all to be just saying, I'm saying this and saying that. That's the reason I be doing this, because I want people to understand what these words mean. A lot of y'all don't know these words, what recompense mean and all that. So that's the reason why I do this. Because I don't want y'all to I'm just talking. Oh, he just rapping. Okay. Recompense. What do recompense mean?
Recompense, to pay or pay back.
To pay. Yahweh say he's going to pay the righteous. You do right, I got you. You do wrong, I'm going to knock your head off.
Reward.
Reward. Recompense means I'm going to reward you.
something given or done in return.
That's right. Something did in good return. So when you do right, Yahweh gonna honor you. He gonna bless you. Now read that again.
Therefore, Yahweh have recompensed me according to my
He
righteousness,
gonna pay you for your righteousness. He gonna bless you.
according to my cleanness in his eyesight.
In Yahweh eyesight.
With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, and with the upright man thou wilt show thyself upright.
That's right. What verse you at?
27.
Okay.
With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the forward thou wilt show thyself unsavory, and the afflicted people thou wilt save, but thy eyes are upon the haughty, that thou mayest bring them down.
Yahweh gonna knock the whole head off.
For thou art my lamp, O Yahweh.
Yahweh is my lamp. That's right. Without him, I can't see.
And Yahweh will lighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop. By my Elohim have I leaped over a wall. As for Elohim, his way is perfect.
Yahweh way is perfect. So when you keep his way, you perfect. Don't let nobody tell you ain't perfect when you keep in Yahweh way. When you keep the ways of Yahweh, you automatically perfect.
The word of Yahweh is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in him.
That's right. He's going to protect everybody that trusts in him. He ain't going to let the tree fall on your house, the hurricane, mudslide, tornado, earthquake get you. He ain't going to let that happen. Only going to get the wicked, not the righteous.
For who is Elohim, save Yahweh? And who is a rock, save our Elohim? Elohim is my strength and power.
Yahweh is my strength and power.
He maketh my way perfect.
Yahweh the only one can make your way perfect. That's right. He the only one can do it. Okay, let's go to Kings. First King 2:1. First King 2:1.
First Kings chapter 2, verse 1. Now the days of David drew nigh that he should die.
Now King David finna die. Now watch this coin. He finna pop at his son.
And he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth.
I'm finna die, son.
Be thou strong, therefore.
Be strong, Solomon.
And show thyself a man.
Now show yourself a man. Now this how you show yourself a man. Now man don't mean just because you got a pipe. This more to it than just having a pipe. Now watch this. I'll get that thing over there. He said, show thyself a man. Watch this. This is how you show yourself a man.
And keep the charge of Yahweh the Elohim.
Keep the charge of Yah.
To walk in his ways.
To walk in his ways.
To keep his statutes.
Keep his statute.
And his commandments.
That's right.
And his judgments.
That's right.
And his testimonies.
And his testimonies.
As it is written in the law of Moses.
That's right.
That thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself.
That's right. When you do what Yahweh say do, he gonna make sure you be blessed.
That Yahweh may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, if thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth with all their heart, with all their soul, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Israel.
That's right. That's all you got to do is walk before him and you're going to be okay. Okay, let's go to the 3. Let me see if I want to read this. Let's see, 3. Let's see. Okay, yeah, start the first verse. We can read First Kings 3:1.
First Kings chapter 3, verse 1. And Solomon made affinity with Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David until he had made an end of building his own house and the house of Yahweh and the wall of Jerusalem round about. Only the people sacrificed in high places, because there was no house built unto the name of Yahweh until those days. And Solomon loved Yahweh.
Solomon loved Yahweh.
walking in the statutes of David his father.
That's right. When you walk in the statute of Yahweh, that means you love him. You can't love him with your mouth. Just talking about you love him and ain't putting in no work. All talking, no work, that ain't gonna get it.
Only he sacrificed and burnt incense in high places. And the king went to and the king went to Gibeon to sacrifice there, for that was the great high place. 1,000 burnt offerings did Solomon offer upon that altar. In Gibeon, Yahweh appeared to Solomon in a dream by night, and Elohim said, "Ask what I shall give thee." And Solomon said,
He had a dream and said, "What should I give you, Solomon?" Let's see what Solomon gonna say.
"Thou hast shown unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he hath walked before thee in truth
That's right. Walk before him in truth
and in righteousness and in uprightness of heart with thee, and thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day."
Now, ask yourself, who did Yahweh love the most? Did he love JC more than he loved David? Answer that. Yahweh, did he love JC over David? Hell no, I can tell you now. He loved David way more, 1,000 times more than he loved JC. First of all, he didn't know JC. He knew David, he didn't know JC. Keep reading.
And now, O Yahweh my Elohim, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in.
He ain't nothing but a child. He don't know right from wrong. He don't know what to do.
And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people.
Now that's what King Solomon prayed for. Give me an understanding heart to judge your people,
that I may discern between good and bad.
that I know right from wrong, that I can find out who right and who wrong.
For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased Yahweh.
It pleased Yahweh. Yahweh loved to hear. Now, why come when JC was on the cross crying out, my God, why did I forsake you? Why come he didn't answer him? Because he didn't know him. When that man was on the cross in the New Testament dying, the Almighty never answered one mumbling word. But he answered this man here. Watch this. Now read it again.
Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people.
Now, this is Solomon talking to Yahweh.
That I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased Yahweh.
And Yahweh liked it what he said.
That Solomon had asked this thing.
Did he ask what he said?
And Elohim said unto him.
Now he talking. He talking to Solomon. Watch what he tells Solomon.
Because thou hast asked this thing.
Because you asked for this.
Has not asked for thyself long life.
You didn't ask to get I'm gonna live 500 years.
Neither has asked riches for thyself.
You ain't asked for no money.
Nor has asked the life of thy enemies.
Then you didn't ask me to kill all your enemies.
But has asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. Behold, I have done according to thy words.
Yahweh said, I listened to you. I didn't listen to JC, but I listened to Solomon. I would say it again. Behold, I have done according to thy word. I listened to you, Solomon. Read.
Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart.
I've given you a wise and understanding heart. I ain't gave nobody nothing in the New Testament. Nothing.
So that there was none like thee before thee.
Ain't nobody like King Solomon. There ain't gonna be nobody coming after him.
Neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee.
Ain't no man on earth that had more than King Solomon. Ain't nobody that had more than King Solomon. The book say they talking about somebody else, they'll lie.
And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked.
I gave you everything that you didn't even ask for. You didn't want no 1,000 women. You didn't want no all the money, but he had it.
Both riches and honor.
I gave you riches and honor because you didn't ask for it.
So that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days.
Ain't gonna never be a king like King Solomon. I don't care how much money he got. He ain't got it like King Solomon.
And if thou will walk in my ways.
If you walk in my ways, King Solomon.
To keep my statutes and my commandments.
Keep my statutes and commandments.
As thy father David did walk.
Just like you do like your daddy David did.
Then I will lengthen thy days.
Then I'm going to lengthen your days. All you got to do is do like your daddy David, and boy, I got you.
And Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. And he came to Jerusalem and stood before the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, and offered up burnt offerings and offered peace offerings, and made a feast to all his servants.
That's right. That's what I needed. That's all. That was First Kings, the third. Let me try. Let's go to 8. 8 and 58. Yeah, start 8 First Kings. Yeah. Chapter 8, verse 58.
1 Kings chapter 8, verse 58. That he may incline our hearts unto him to walk in all his ways.
Incline your heart to Yahweh and walk in all Yahweh ways.
And to keep his commandments.
And keep Yahweh commandments.
And his statutes.
And Yahweh statutes.
And his judgments.
And his judgments.
Which he commanded our fathers.
Which he told Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Moses.
And let these my words, wherewith I have made supplication before Yahweh, be nigh unto Yahweh or Elohim day and night.
Day and night.
That he maintain the cause of his servant and the cause of his people Israel at all times, as the matter shall require. That all the people of the earth may know that Yahweh is Elohim.
That all the people on this earth supposed to know Yahweh is Yahweh. That he the God of gods.
And that there is none else.
And there ain't nobody else. So you're a damn fool if you talking about somebody else. Ain't nobody else.
Let your heart therefore be perfect with Yahweh or Elohim.
Let your heart be perfect. And how can your heart be perfect?
To walk in his statutes.
Walk in his statutes, your heart perfect.
And to keep his commandments.
Heart perfect.
As at this day.
That's all I needed. Yeah. That's how your heart be perfect. Okay, go to 1 Kings. (11) and 31.
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 31. And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces, for thus saith Yahweh, the Elohim of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel.
Now, why? This is why you're going to take it from them.
Because that they have forsaken me.
Because you forgot all about Yahweh.
And have worshipped false deities.
And have worshipped JC.
The deity of the Zidonians. False deity.
Buddha. All these different gods that they worship, like they do today. That's the reason why he fell off. Read.
The deity of the Moabites, and false deity, the deity of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways to do that which is right in my eyes.
To do right in the Yahweh eye. So when you serve the New Testament or other books of Quran, that's the wrong way. I might say you read it again.
Because that they have forsaken me.
Because when you talk about somebody else in another book, you forgot all about Yahweh, and he gonna knock your head off. Just know that part.
And worship false deity, the deity of the Zidonians, false deity, the deity of the Moabites, and false deity, the deity of the children of Ammon.
He naming all these different nations and different gods that they were serving back then, like they're doing today. These people are gonna call themselves Christian, out of religion, call this all you doing the same thing these people did. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Keep reading.
And have not walked in my ways.
And they ain't not walked in the Yahweh way. Yahweh ain't never told you to go to church, wear a cross, get baptized, believe in JC. Never! Why you do it? Because you've been brainwashed, bamboozled, fool. Read.
To do that which is right in my eyes.
Do what's right in Yahweh's eyes. That means keep his law, statute, commandment, judgment. And ain't now one of them saying what I just said. Do that jump. Read.
And to keep my statutes and my judgments.
That's what Yahweh wants you to do.
As did as did David his father.
Do like David did. Do like Moses did. Do like Noah did. Do that what they did.
Howbeit, I will not take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all the days of his life for David my servant's sake.
For David's sake, because he loved King David now.
Whom I chose.
Yahweh said, I chose David. I didn't choose nobody in the New Testament.
Because he kept my commandments and my statutes.
And I chose King David because he did what I say do. That's the reason why I chose, because he had a heart like me. He did what I say do. Read.
But I will take the kingdom out of his son's hand.
But I'm going to take the kingdom out of King David's son's hand.
And will give it unto thee.
That's right.
Even 10 tribes. And unto his son will I give one tribe, that David my servant may have a light always before me in Jerusalem.
Always before in Jerusalem. He loved King David. So when they talk about King David, they trying to slander his name. Boy, listen, Almighty gonna knock your head off. Because Yahweh loved David. I don't care what you say. Now read that again, let you know he loved David.
And unto his son will I give one tribe, that David my servant may have a light always before me in Jerusalem.
Always got a light for David in Jerusalem, even to this day.
The city which I have chosen me to put my name there.
He chose Jerusalem, not Rome.
And I will take thee, and thou shalt reign according to all that and I will take thee, and thou shalt reign according to all that thy soul desireth, and shalt be king over Israel. And it shall be, if thou wilt hearken unto all that I command thee.
If you listen to Yahweh, all he done told you,
and will walk in my ways.
Walk in Yahweh's ways. That's all he wants you to do, is walk in his ways.
And do that is right in my sight.
And do what's right in Yahweh's sight. Not what nobody else wants you to do. Do what Yahweh wants you to do. That's what's right in his sight. Not what somebody else talking about, because they ain't talking about nothing.
To keep my statutes and my commandments, as David my servant did, that I will be with thee.
I'm going to be with you when you do what I say do.
And build thee a sure house, as I built for David, and will give Israel unto thee. And I will for this afflict the seed of David, but not forever.
Not forever. That's right. He ain't going to be mad forever. Okay, that was what? 8? Let me see. Let's see. That what we just get to read? 1 Kings 8?
11.
Oh, 11? Okay. Let's see. Let me go to 1 Kings 17. Let's see. No, I want 2 Kings. That ain't it. I made a mistake. I want 2 Kings. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. 2 Kings 17 chapter. Let me see. Let me start at the 12th verse.
2 Kings chapter 17, verse 12. For they serve idols.
They serve idols, went to church.
Whereof Yahweh has said unto them, ye shall not do this thing.
Yahweh told you don't do it, but you do it anyway. That's when you're going to get your head knocked off. Keep reading.
Yeah, Yahweh testified against Israel.
He testified against Israel.
And against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn ye from your evil ways.
Turn ye from your evil ways.
And keep my commandments and my statutes.
Because when you do evil ways, that means you don't keep his commandments, statutes. Yahweh said, turn from your evil ways and keep my commandment. So that lets you know if you ain't keeping them, you evil. Read it again.
Yet Yahweh testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways, and keep my commandments and my statutes, according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets.
That's right. Read.
Notwithstanding, they would not hear,
They ain't gonna listen. They ain't listening to me.
but hardened their necks like to the neck of their fathers that did not believe in Yahweh their Elohim.
Did not believe in Yahweh. They believe in everything else, but they don't believe in Yahweh.
And they rejected his statutes.
Oh, we ain't got to keep them commandments no more. We in captivity. We ain't got to do that no more. They rejected Yahweh.
And his covenant
They rejected this covenant that he gave us.
And his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them.
That's when I told y'all we're a covenant people. We ain't no religious people. We a covenant people. We don't have a religion like everybody in the world do.
And they follow vanity.
They follow vanity. Christianity, vanity, all the same thing.
And became vain.
And came vain.
And went after the heathen that were round about them.
And did everything that the Gentiles do. Gentiles celebrate Christmas, you do it. Pop firecrackers on July, you do it. Eat pork chops, you do it. Break the Sabbath, you do it. Everything that the heathen do, you do it.
Concerning whom Yahweh had charged them that they should not do like them.
Don't do like these other folks do. You don't be no monkey see, monkey do. We ain't got no business living like these people. We got laws and statutes. This is thing. We got laws and statutes, commandments we're supposed to keep. The book say don't do. Read it again. Watch what it tell you.
And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them, and they followed vanity.
Follow vanity.
And became vain, and went after the heathen.
Went after the Gentile. Whatever they did, we did.
Were round about them, concerning whom Yahweh had charged them that they should not do like them.
Don't do like these other folks do.
And they left all the commandments of Yahweh their Elohim.
And they stopped keeping the commandments of Yahweh.
And made them molten images.
And made a cross. Went to the store and bought a $10,000 cross and started wearing it.
Even to calves.
That's right, calves.
And made a grove and worship all the hosts of heaven.
And worship all the hosts of heaven.
And serve false deities.
And serve Baal, JC.
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
And they cremated the kids, which you ain't supposed to do, cremation.
And used divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahweh, to provoke him to anger.
And when you cremate anybody, that's provoking Yahweh. You ain't got no business cremating nobody. Moses wasn't cremated. Abraham wasn't cremated. And name it somebody know tell me was cremated. Other nations did it. We didn't do that. Someone, I ain't got enough money. I got to cremate it. No, you're going to get your head knocked off.
Therefore, Yahweh was very angry with Israel.
Almighty get mad.
And removed them out of his sight.
And that's right.
There was none left but the tribe of Judah only. Also, Judah kept not the commandments of Yahweh their Elohim.
And they ain't keeping them today. Most of them ain't keeping them today.
But walked in the statutes of Israel which they made. And Yahweh rejected all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, and delivered them into the hand of spoilers, until he had cast them out of his sight.
That's right. That's when we're in captivity. That's when we're in bondage because of disobedience. We're in the United States because we didn't listen to Yahweh. Just that simple. Ain't no other reason. The only reason why we over here being enslaved because we didn't obey Yahweh. That's it, and that's all. Okay, let's go to Chronicles. Okay, I want Second Chronicles chapter 6. start at 6:30. No, let me see. Oh yeah, start at chapter 6, verse 30.
Second Chronicles chapter 6, verse 30. Then hear thou from heaven thy dwelling place, and forgive and render unto every man according unto all his ways,
When you do right, the Almighty gonna bless you. He gonna pay you.
whose heart thou knowest, for thou only knowest the hearts of the children of men,
He know everybody's heart.
that they may fear thee,
Fear Yahweh, a clean fear.
to walk in his to walk in thy ways,
Walk in Yahweh ways.
so long as they live in the land which thou gavest unto our fathers.
Long as you living in the land, walk in Yahweh ways.
Moreover, concerning the stranger, which is not of thy people Israel, but is come from a far country for thy great name's sake, and thy mighty hand, and thy stretched out arm, if they come and pray in this house,
If the stranger come and praying forth in this house,
then hear thou from the heavens, even from thy dwelling place, and do according to all that the stranger calleth to thee for, that all people of the earth may know thy name and fear thee.
because the stranger this time is serving Yah. When the stranger turn from Christianity or whatever, he leave that junk alone and come on serve our God, which is Yahweh, he gonna be all right.
As do thy people Israel, and may know that this house which I have built is called by thy name.
That's right. When you do like the Israelites do, because the Almighty ain't prejudiced. He wants you to. He want to save the white folks too, but they got to get on board.
If thy people go out to war against their enemies,
I don't need that one. Okay, I don't need that one. Let me see. Go to Job. Job. Let's see. Go to Job 34. Job 34 and 19.
Job chapter 34, verse 19. How much less to him that accepted not the persons of princes, nor regarded the rich more than the poor?
Almighty ain't studying no rich.
For they all are the work of his hands.
The Almighty made them all.
In a moment shall they die,
In the moment, the rich gonna die like the poor.
and the people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away, and the mighty shall be taken away without hand. For his eyes are upon the ways of man,
Yahweh eyes up on all men. He looking at everybody.
and he seeth all his goings.
He see what you doing.
There is no darkness,
Ain't no darkness you can hide from Yahweh because you do it in the dark. He still saw you.
nor shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves.
You can't hide yourself from Yahweh. You get ready to knock your head off, you're going to get your head knocked off.
For he will not lay upon man more than right.
He ain't going to do no more than right with you. You do wrong, he going to punish you. Do right, he going to bless you.
That he should enter into judgment with Elohim. He shall break in pieces mighty men without number.
There you go, break in pieces, going to knock the head off.
And set others in their stead.
And bring somebody righteous in their stead.
Therefore he knoweth their works.
Oh, he know what you're doing.
And he overturneth them in the night.
That's right.
So that they are destroyed.
Oh, they're going to be destroyed.
He striketh them as wicked men in the open sight of others.
That's right, knocking heads off.
Because they turn back from him.
That's right. When you stop following Yahweh, he's going to kill you.
And would not consider any of his ways.
And don't want none of Yahweh ways. When you turn your back on Yahweh, just know that you finna get self-destruction. There's something bad finna happen in your tail. Let's know that part. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Psalm. Psalm 18. In the 20th verse, 18 and 20.
Psalms chapter 18, verse 20. Yahweh rewarded me according to my righteousness.
Yahweh gonna reward you according to your righteousness.
According to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me.
That's right.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh,
Kept the ways of Yahweh.
and have not wickedly departed from my Elohim.
And I ain't stopped serving Yah.
For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore have Yahweh recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands and his eyesight.
That's right. And this eyesight. Okay, let's go somewhere. Let's see. Let's go to 51 Psalms. Let's see. Oh, yes, 10 verse.
Psalms chapter 51, verse 10. Create in me a clean heart,
Create in me a clean heart, David said.
O Elohim, and renew a right spirit within me.
And he told Yahweh to renew a right spirit in me.
Cast me not away from thy presence.
Don't forget about me.
And take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Don't take your Holy Spirit from me, King David said.
Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation.
That's right, because salvation comes from Yahweh.
And uphold me with thy free spirit.
With a free spirit, that's right.
Then will I teach transgressors thy ways.
Then I'm going to try to straighten the people out. Then I'm going to try to tell them about Yahweh.
And sinners shall be converted unto thee.
And sinners supposed to convert. You supposed to change your rotten, no good, wicked ways. I'm trying to get you to do that. Serve Yahweh. That's it and that's all. I work for Yah. And I'm trying to get the ungodly people to serve Yahweh. That's my job. I will put on earth the popcorn and tell the people, thus said Yahweh. Same way Moses, same way Ezekiel, same way Isaiah, Jeremiah, and all the rest of them. Now, what was that, Psalm 51?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 81, Psalm 81. Cold-blooded. 81 and 8 started the 8th verse.
Psalms chapter 81, verse 8. Hear, O my people.
Yahweh say, my people. Say he want us to listen. Hear, oh my people.
And I will testify to thee.
He gonna testify like I'm doing.
O Israel.
Oh Israel, talking about us.
If thou wilt hearken unto me.
If you listen to me instead of TDJ, Cleflo, Dollar, Joe Osteen, and the Pope of Rome,
there shall no strange deity be in thee.
Ain't no strange God gonna be in thee. You ain't gonna be worshiping no other God, talking about no other God, got no cross on your neck, got a picture on the wall. You ain't gonna do that. Read.
Neither shalt thou worship any strange deity.
Any strange deity. You ain't got no business worshiping any strange deity. Read. Any God.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim.
I'm Yahweh, your God.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
I'm the one that brought you out of the land of Egypt. Not Paul, not JC, not nobody in the New Testament. Read.
Open thy mouth wide.
Wide like man.
And I will fill it.
And he filled it. Boy, he put the truth in me. I got the chills right now. Read.
But my people would not hearken to my voice.
They ain't going to listen to Yahweh, but they going to listen to what Paul said, what JC said, the New Testament said. They ain't going to listen to me, Yahweh. Popping it. Read.
And Israel would none of me.
And Israel don't want no parts of. Y'all don't want no parts of Yahweh. The book popping it. Start all over.
Here.
No, 11.
But my people would not hearken to my voice.
My people ain't going to listen to me, and I'm the true and living God.
And Israel would none of me.
And Israel don't want no parts of Yahweh. Read.
So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust.
So I gave you the New Testament. I gave you pork chops. I gave you what you wanted.
And they walked in their own counsel.
Own counsel. Did what they wanted to do. I'm going to church. I'm getting baptized. I want to wear a cross. I want to with the Holy Ghost. I want to do everything. I want to, because I hate my God, Yahweh. They hate him. Read.
Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me.
If you hadn't listened to Yahweh,
and Israel had walked in my ways.
And if you hadn't walked in Yahweh ways, you wouldn't be in captivity. You wouldn't be on the floor. You wouldn't let the Gentile, you wouldn't have 100 years. You wouldn't get shot, killed. You wouldn't, all this wouldn't happen to you if you didn't listen to Yah.
I should soon have subdued their enemies.
I would have knocked your enemy's head off. Don't you know if you love Yahweh, he ain't going to let nothing happen to you, fool.
And turn my hand against their adversaries.
And I'm going to turn my hand against the adversary. Man, I'm going to fight for you. Yahweh said, I'll fight and kill people about you if you wouldn't listen to me. Now, you turned it back on me, I turn it back on you. Now, read that one more time. Oh, my people.
Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me.
Oh, if you had to listen to Yahweh.
And Israel had walked in my ways.
And had walked in Yahweh ways.
I should soon have subdued their enemies.
I would have knocked your enemy's head. I wouldn't have let you get shot. I wouldn't have let you get 100 years. I wouldn't have let them do nothing to you. Read.
And turn my hand against their adversaries.
That's right. And I'll knock your head, knock the enemy's head off. But he going to let it happen to you because you ain't studying him. Why should they be studying you when you ain't studying him? That don't work that way. Read.
The haters of Yahweh should have submitted themselves.
The haters. These people hate Yahweh. Yahweh say the haters of me. The book say y'all haters. A cold hater. The hater, that's where the word hater comes from. You a hater? That's right. Y'all hate Yahweh. Now I ain't talking about y'all on here. I'm talking about the ones that ain't on here. Everybody that ain't watching, they hate Yahweh. Because if they love Yahweh, they'll be watching me. Read.
But their time should have endured forever.
That's right. You would have been forever.
He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with honey out of the rocks should I have satisfied thee.
That's right. That's right. What was that, 81?
Yeah.
Okay. 90. Let's see. 95.
Psalms chapter 95, verse 1. O come, let us sing unto Yahweh.
Let's sing to Yahweh. Ain't no church in the world singing to Yahweh. All I'm talking about that man in the New Testament. Ain't no church on this earth singing to Yahweh. Now read it again.
O come, let us sing unto Yahweh.
We're supposed to be praising Yah.
Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation.
That's right.
Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms.
Praise the mighty Yah.
For Yahweh is a great Elohim.
He's great God.
And a great king above all deities.
He's a great king above all gods.
In his hand are the deep places of the earth.
That's right. His hand everywhere.
The strength of the hills is his also.
He got the hill. He made the hills. Them his hills. Them Yahweh hills.
The sea is his.
The sea belong to Yah.
And he made it.
He made it.
And his hands formed the dry land.
And Yahweh hands formed the dry land. Now what you going to worship anybody else for? You got to be a retarded fool. Keep reading.
Oh, come. Let us worship and bow down.
We're going to worship and bow down to Yah.
Let us kneel before Yahweh our Maker.
Get out on your knees. Praise the mighty Yah. Give it up. I love you, Yah.
For he is our Elohim, and we are the people of his pasture.
We are the people of his pasture. We the one.
And the sheep of his hand.
That's right.
Today, if ye will hear his voice.
Today, if you hear his voice.
Harden not your heart.
Don't harden your heart.
As in the provocation and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. 40 years long was I grieved with this generation and said, it is a people that do err in their heart.
Err! Let's see what err means. These people err in their heart. What do err mean?
Err, to be wrong, make a mistake.
Wrong, make a mistake.
To do wrong.
To do wrong. Get that thing over there. That's what means, to do wrong. Now let's read it again.
40 years long was I grieved with this generation.
40 years long I grieved with this generation.
And said, it is a people that do err in their heart.
It is a people that do wrong in their heart.
And they have not known my ways.
And they don't know Yahweh ways. We know them. Because I'm popping corn. And I'm telling you what his ways is. Ain't there one of his ways say go to church. Now one of them.
Unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest.
And you ain't going to enter into Yahweh rest. That's right. Don't know his way. Y'all don't know his way. I'm popping corn trying to show you his way. Now read that one more time because I like that. That 10.
40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart.
It is a people that do wrong in your heart, because your heart you listen to your heart and doing wrong.
And they have not known my ways.
And you don't know his way. Anytime you go to church, you don't know his way. Anytime you celebrate a pagan holiday, you don't know his way. Anytime you call yourself a religious person, you don't know his ways. You don't know Yahweh ways, eating pork chops, ham hocks, and chitlins, and fried bacon. You don't know his ways. Breaking the Sabbath day and doing everything, worshiping somebody, that's all I need. You don't know his way. You got to come to me. I'm going to show you what his ways is. You ain't going to assume on here. You going to know. Ain't no assuming on here. We know. Shit. What was that? That was 90 what I just got to read.
95.
Okay. Psalm 103. Start at the 6th verse.
Psalms chapter 103, verse 6. Yahweh executed righteousness and judgments for all that are oppressed. He made known his ways unto Moses.
He made known his way to Moses. He ain't known his way to nobody, no New Testament. He only listened to Moses. Read.
It's acts unto the children of Israel.
It's acts to the children of Israel. So if you want to know about this Bible, you want to know about Yahweh, you got to come to a black, nappy-headed Hebrew looking at me. We are the chosen people of Yah, and if you want to learn anything about this Bible, about Yahweh, you got to see me or one of these people on here. A black, nappy-headed Israelite. Now read that again.
He made known his ways unto Moses. His acts unto the children of Israel. Yahweh is merciful and gracious.
Let me let you know this is true. Go to Psalm 147, I think. Let me show you that can't nobody teach this book but somebody to look like me. I'm not bragging, I'm testifying. Oh, now he. Yeah, okay. Let me show you what the book say. Let me show you what the book say. Go to Psalm 147 and start at the 18th verse. Let me show you that I ain't just bragging. I'm popping corn and testifying. Now restart at the 17. Yeah.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 17. He casted forth his ice like morsel.
Yahweh cast forth his ice like morsel.
Who can stand before his cold?
Nobody. Who can stand before Yahweh cold? Nobody. Read.
He sent out his word.
Yahweh sent out his word.
And melted them.
And he melted snow and ice with his word. Read.
He caused his wind to blow.
He caused his wind to blow and the waters to flow.
And the waters flow.
That's right. Now this is what I want.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word to us. He didn't show it to the Chinese, the Japanese, the Puerto Ricans, the white folk. He didn't show it to them. Read.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He only showed them to Israel.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He ain't dealt with no Puerto Rican, no German, no English man. He don't deal with them. Read.
And as for his judgments.
And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise Yah. Read.
They have not known them.
You don't know nothing about this book. You got to come talk to me.
Praise ye Yahweh.
That's right. Praise ye Yahweh. Now go back to where I left off at. I don't just be talking and capping. I show you what the book say. Almighty gave it to me and not you. Now, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hallelujah! Read.
Verse 8. Yahweh is merciful and gracious.
That's right, he merciful and gracious.
Slow to anger.
He's slow. Take him a long time to kill you or knock your head off.
And plenteousness and mercy. He will not always chide, neither will he keep his anger forever.
He ain't gonna stay mad forever.
He have not dealt with us after our sins, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities.
Okay, that's all I needed. No, keep reading.
For as the heaven is high above the earth, so great is his mercy toward them that fear him.
That's right.
As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us.
That's right. Okay, that's all I needed. Let me see. 128. Yeah, Psalm 128. Start at the first verse. 121.
Psalm chapter 128, verse 1. Blessed is everyone that feareth Yahweh.
Blessed is everyone that fear Yahweh.
That walk in his ways.
That walk in Yahweh ways. Because you can't walk in his ways in another book. Talking about the New Testament. That ain't his way.
For thou shalt eat the labor of thy hands.
Eat the labor of thy hands.
Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee.
Happy shall be well with thee.
Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house.
Thy wife shall have plenty of babies.
Thy children like olive plants round about thy table.
That's right.
Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth Yahweh.
The man that fear Yahweh gonna be blessed. So all y'all that fear Yahweh gonna be blessed.
Yahweh shall bless thee out of Zion.
He gonna bless you out of Zion.
And thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life.
All the days of life when we go back home.
Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel.
Your kids, your grandkids, and your great grandkids. That's right. That's right. Okay, let's go to 145. Let's see, 14. Yes, start 145 and 14.
Psalms chapter 145, verse 14. Yahweh upholdeth all that fall, and raiseth up all those that be bowed down.
That's right.
The eyes of all wait upon thee, and thou givest them their meat in due season.
That's right.
Thou openest thy hand and satisfiest the desire of every living thing.
That's right, because he take care of the world. He feeds all the fishes in the sea, all the animals in the woods. He take care of everybody.
Yahweh is righteous in all his ways.
Yahweh is righteous in all his ways.
And holy in all his works.
And holy in all his works.
Yahweh is nigh unto all them that call upon him.
Everybody that call upon the name of Yahweh, he right there with them.
To all that call upon him in truth.
Everything that call upon him in truth.
He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him.
He gonna look out for everybody that fear him.
He also will hear their cry.
He gonna hear you when you cry.
And will save them.
That's right. When I start crying, somebody gonna get killed and in trouble. I'm gonna pray that Yahweh kill you and all your family to do something to me.
Yahweh preserveth all them that love him.
Yahweh preserve all the ones that would do preserve me. Woo! I got the chills, baby. Let me see. Preserve. Preserve. I spell preserve. Okay. Preserve. Watch this.
Preserve, to protect from harm or damage.
There you go. Now, Yahweh, now read it again from the book. What the book say?
Yahweh preserveth all them that love him,
Everybody love Yahweh. You ain't worried about nobody.
but all the wicked will he destroy.
He gonna knock all the wicked head off.
My mouth shall speak the praise of Yahweh,
I'm popping corn, talking about Yah.
and that all flesh bless his holy name forever and ever.
All flesh supposed to be blessing his name forever and ever. Read that verse again, because I was talking. Read.
My mouth shall speak the praise of Yahweh.
No, read that 10 again, because I want to sink in their head. Let me show you what Yahweh gonna do for me and y'all.
You mean 20?
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 20. Start at 20.
Yahweh preserveth all them that love him,
He protect all the people that love him. We love him.
but all the wicked will he destroy.
All the people that hate Yahweh, he gonna knock their head off.
My mouth shall speak the praise of Yahweh,
My mouth speaks the praise of Yahweh every day.
and let all flesh bless his holy name forever and ever.
And let all flesh bless his name forever and ever. All flesh, everybody on earth supposed to be praising our God, which is Yahweh. Everybody. Because your God ain't did nothing. Name something your God did. Not nothing. Ain't nobody did nothing but Yah. Let's go to Proverbs. ain't nobody God on this earth did nothing. And they worth 2 dead flies. Let me let you know your God ain't did nothing. Go to Psalms. Let me see. I gotta come to Psalm 95. Let me let them know that God ain't worth 2 dead flies. I got to let you know your God ain't worth 2 dead flies. Okay, 96, I mean. Let's go to 96, start the first verse. Let you know y'all God ain't worth 2 dead flies.
Psalms chapter 96, verse 1. Oh, sing unto Yahweh a new song. Sing unto Yahweh all the earth.
All the earth. Read.
Sing unto Yahweh, bless his name.
Bless Yahweh's name.
Show forth his salvation from day to day.
Yahweh's salvation.
Declare his glory among the heathen.
That's right. Talk about Yahweh among the Gentiles.
His wonders among all people.
All people. I ain't scared of nobody. I talk to all people.
For Yahweh is great.
Yahweh great.
And greatly to be praised.
And he's greatly to be praised.
He is to be feared above all deities.
My God is to be feared above all gods.
For all the deities of the nations are idols.
All the other God ain't no but an idol.
But Yahweh made the heavens.
Okay, now find out what idol means. Everybody else God is an idol. Let me show y'all what an idol is. Let's see what an idol is. Idol.
Idol, an image of a deity used as something to be worshipped.
Yeah, there's something to be worshipped.
A person or a thing that is greatly admired or loved.
That's right. And they love idols. They love idols. Now, did I read? Okay, I got to go to Proverbs. That's what I meant to go. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 3. You got 3 started for verse.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1. My son, forget not my law.
Don't forget my law.
But let thy heart keep my commandments.
Keep the commandments.
For length of days and long life.
Length of days, long life. That's what comes with commandments.
And peace.
And peace. You ain't gonna anybody gonna do nothing to you.
Shall they add to thee?
That's right.
Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thy heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Elohim and man.
You gonna know how to do with the Almighty man. That's right.
Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart.
Trust in Yahweh with all your heart.
And lean not to thy own understanding.
And your own understanding gonna have you with a religion, going to church and doing stuff that Yahweh hate.
In all thy ways acknowledge him.
In all your ways acknowledge Yahweh.
and he shall direct thy paths.
That's right. He gonna direct your path.
Be not wise in thy own eyes.
Don't think you know everything. Let somebody be able to read something to you and show you something.
Fear Yahweh and depart from evil.
And depart from evil. That's right. When you keep the commandments, you already depart from evil. That's right. That's all I want. Okay, go to Psalms 5. When you keep the commandments, you already departed from evil. 5:21. 5:21. Proverbs 5:21. Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahweh.
Yahweh looking at everything you do.
And he pondereth all his goings.
He pondered all his goings. Okay. Now let's go to Proverbs, I think, let's see, 8. Let's see. 8 and 30, 32. Proverbs 8 and 32.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 32. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children.
Hearken to Yahweh.
For blessed are they that keep my ways.
Everybody that keep Yahweh ways is going to be blessed.
Hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not.
That's right. Don't reject the knowledge.
Blessed is the man that heareth thee, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of Yahweh.
That's right.
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
That's right. Everybody that hate Yahweh love death. That's something. Okay, go to Proverbs 16 and 7.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please Yahweh,
when your ways please Yahweh,
he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
He make your enemies leave you alone. He make your enemies to be all right with you. PP. Read that again. But your ways got to please Yahweh. If your ways don't please Yahweh, they're going to knock your head off and eat you up.
When a man's ways please Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
That's right. That's all I needed. When your ways please Yahweh, you're going to be all right. That's when I've been all right. Because my ways please Yahweh. Isaiah 2 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
That's right. Heaven on earth. Not in the sky like they teach you in the Lion Church. On the thing shown again. Only on land. That's right. Now read.
And many people shall go and say.
Many people should come and say, all races now.
Come ye.
Come ye, all the Puerto Rico, all races.
And let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh.
Let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, not to heaven like they teach you in the Lion Church. The rapture going to be in the air. That's a lie. We're going to the mountain. Read.
To the house of Elohim of Jacob.
That's where his house at, in the mountain, not in the sky.
And he will teach us of his ways.
He going to teach us his ways. Yahweh ways.
And we will walk in his paths.
And we're going to walk in Yahweh path.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
Go forth the law.
And the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
That's right. Read.
And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people.
He going to judge among the nations and going to rebuke many people.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Ain't gonna be no more war. Ain't gonna be no more fighting at this time. The war's gonna be over with. Read.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
That's right. That lets you know this ain't happened yet, because they got a war going on right now, Iran and the United States. So this lets you know this ain't happened yet. This is a future event. Now read the whole lick again. I'm gonna shut up.
The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the Elohim of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
That's right. That mean that ain't happened yet. That's right. Okay, let's go to 55 Isaiah. 55. Okay, 55 and 8. Okay. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts,
Yahweh said, I don't think like people.
neither are your ways my ways,
Your ways ain't like mine. Yahweh said, my ways ain't we different.
saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said that my thoughts ain't your thoughts, my ways ain't your ways.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth,
Just like the heavens is higher than the earth,
so are my ways higher than your ways.
so are my ways higher than yours. Yahweh said his ways is higher than our ways. Our ways ain't worth two dead flies.
And my thoughts than your thoughts.
And Yahweh don't think like us. Our thoughts ain't like Yahweh thought. You think it's right, Yahweh says wrong, and wrong. Yahweh says wrong, you say it's right. That's right. Read it again.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
That's right. That's right. So we have to follow Yahweh's ways, not our ways. Our ways ain't worth two dead flies. Let me see. Let's go to 58 and 13. Yeah. Our ways ain't worth two dead flies. Only Yahweh ways will count and what matter.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath,
if you stop keeping the Sabbath, like a lot of y'all did and do, stop keeping the Sabbath.
From doing thy pleasure on my holy days,
and stop and start going to the mall, washing your car, cutting your grass, taking out the tray, anything on the Saturday, break it.
And call the Sabbath a delight.
You call it like a regular day. Ain't no difference between the Sabbath day and Monday and Friday. They're all the same. A day is a day.
The holy of Yahweh, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways.
Not doing your own ways on this Sabbath day. You can't do what you want to do. Watch TV, have sex, wash the clothes, mop the floor, go to the mall, go to work. Can't do it, read.
Nor finding thy own pleasure.
Your own pleasure, what you want to do. Watch the football game, basketball game. That's what you want to do. Your own pleasure.
Nor speaking thy own words.
Not on telephone talking about who got shot and who doing this and who doing that, who got this, that, and the other. On the phone talking.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in Yahweh.
You should delight yourself in Yahweh.
And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth.
And when you delight yourself in Yahweh, He's going to cause you to ride upon the high places of the earth.
And feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father.
That's right.
For the mouth of Yahweh has spoken it.
And Yahweh's mouth has spoken it. That's right. When you keep your Sabbath day holy, boy, he gonna bless you. He got you. That's right. Now let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 6 and start at the 10th verse. No, Jeremiah 16, I mean. 16, that's what I meant. I'll start at the 10th verse.
Jeremiah chapter 16. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 10. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words.
I'm showing the people the words right now today. When you show them these words,
and they shall say unto thee,
and the people ask me,
wherefore have Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us?
Why is all this evil, bad stuff happening to me? Why Yahuwah? Or Yahuwah, why my son got shot at 15 and died? Why my child got raped? Why my house caught on fire and burned down to the ground? Why the tornado took my baby and opened the hurricane? Why? Everybody want to know why bad and evil happened to them. I'm finna tell you. Now start all over. First of all, I want them to understand. Read.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt show this people all these words.
I'm show you the word. I'm gonna show you why it happened.
And they shall say unto thee, wherefore have Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us?
Why did Yahweh do this to us? Why did Yahweh pronounce this evil upon us? Watch this.
Or what is our iniquity?
What have we did to Yahweh? What's our sin?
Or what is our sin that we have committed against Yahweh or Elohim?
What have we did against Yahweh for him to be that mad at us? What have we done? Read.
Then shalt thou say unto them,
then Yahuwah gonna tell you,
because your fathers have forsaken me.
Because your forefathers have forsaken me. Forgot? What do forsaken mean? Forsaken. Because your forefathers have forsaken me.
Forsake, to go away from or give up.
To go away from or give up. Don't be studying no more.
Leave, abandon.
Abandon. Because we abandoned Yahweh and left him. Watch this now, read.
Saith Yahweh, and have walked after other deities.
Have went to the New Testament, the Quran and all them other books, the Hadith and the Book of the Dead.
And have served them.
And served the New Testament.
And have worshipped them.
And worshiped JC.
And have forsaken me.
And forgot about Yah.
And have not kept my law.
And ain't kept his law. That's where it happened.
And ye have done worse than your fathers.
And you did worse than the people back then.
For, behold, ye walk everyone after the imagination of his evil heart.
You go after what you want to do. I'm grown. I make $50,000 a year. You can't tell me nothing. I got my plaque. I got a master's in this. I got a degree in that. But you still dumb as a box of rocks because you call yourself a Christian or got a religion, fool. Read.
That they may not hearken unto me.
That you don't listen to Yahweh.
Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not.
That's when he brought us to America, the United States, land we didn't know now. We weren't speaking no English.
Neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other deities day and night.
And that's what you're doing right now in America, going to church, serving day and night, going to JC.
Where I will not show you favor.
I ain't going to show you no favor over here. You still talking about JC is my Lord and Savior. He died for the sin. He God's son. You got to go through him. He's the Messiah. I ain't going to show you no favor.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh.
Okay, that's all I needed. But read the whole lick again. They're going to ask why. Why my son got shot. Why I got 100 years. Why my house burned up. Why this, why that. Show it, read.
And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath Yahweh pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against Yahweh or Elohim? Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith Yahweh, and have walked after other deities, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law, and ye have done worse than your fathers. For, behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore will I cast you out of this land to a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other deities day and night, where I will not show you favor.
That's right. Y'all was saying, I ain't going to show you no favor. You talking about the New Testament. You talking about wearing a cross. You talking about all this other junk that I ain't never told my people. I ain't never told Moses to go to church. I ain't never told Moses to wear a cross. I ain't never told Moses to believe in JC. I ain't never told Moses to go through another man to get to me. That's why. Simple. I'm popping corn. I know you don't know nobody talking like me. What was that, 16?
Yeah.
Let's go to 12. Jeremiah 12. Let's see. 15.
Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 15. And it shall come to pass after that I have plucked them out, I will return and have compassion on them and will bring them again, every man to his heritage and every man to his land.
Every man to his land. We're going back home one day, y'all.
And it shall come to pass, if they will diligently learn the ways of my people to swear by my name, Yahweh liveth, as they taught my people to swear by false deities.
Just like you taught our people how to believe in Christianity and all these other different religions, you got to come and tell them about Yah.
Then shall they be built in the midst of my people. But if they will not obey,
but if you ain't gonna listen and obey,
I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation, saith Yahweh.
That's right. All these nations that taught us backwards, they're gonna have to redo it and come on back and teach us the truth. You're gonna have to if you want to be with Yahweh. Let's go to 17 and 10.
Oh, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 10. I, Yahweh, search the heart. I tried the reins.
Yahweh said, I search the heart.
Even to give every man according to his ways.
He's going to give every man according to his way. If you love me, I'm going to bless you. And if you hate me, I'm going to curse you.
And according to the fruit of his doings.
That's right. That's how Yahweh do. He said you got a blessing and a curse. And you either right or you wrong. That's right. Let's go to let's see. Jose. Oh yeah, Hosea 14 and 9.
Hosea chapter 14, verse 9. Who is wise?
Who is wise?
And he shall understand these things.
Who will understand these things?
Prudent.
Wise. Prudent mean wise.
And he shall know them.
He should know them, not believe, not think, not guess, but know.
For the ways of Yahweh are right.
I know the ways of Yahweh is right. I know. I don't believe. I don't think. I know the ways of Yahweh is right. Read.
And the just shall walk in them.
And the just gonna walk in them.
But the transgressor shall fall therein.
That's right, but the transgressor is gonna get his head knocked off. Now read it one more time.
Who is wise, and he shall understand these things.
Who is a person is wise, they gonna understand.
Prudent, and he shall know them.
He gonna know. He ain't gonna believe. He ain't gonna think. He ain't gonna guess. He gonna know.
For the ways of Yahweh are right.
I know the ways of Yahweh is right. I don't believe. I know. Now, what is right? I know that Yahweh raises right.
Right. That agrees with what is demanded by the law, one's conscience, just and good. That agrees with the facts, correct or true.
Correct and true. I know. Read it one more time, cause boy, that'll get it.
Who is wise, and he shall understand these things. Prudent, and he shall know them. For the ways of Yahweh are right, and the just shall walk in them, but the transgressor shall fall therein.
That's right. We'll go to Michael. Michael, let's see. Okay, Michael 4:2. Michael, yeah.
Micah chapter 4, verse 2. And many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh.
Let's go to the mountain, not the heaven.
And to the house of the Elohim of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways,
We're going to teach them Yahweh ways.
and we will walk in his paths.
And we're going to walk in Yahweh path.
For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid.
Ain't gonna be scared no more.
For the mouth of Yahweh of hosts have spoken it.
That's right.
For all people will walk every one in the name of his deity.
All people got their own God. Everybody on this earth got their own. Every nation got their own God. Now read that again.
For all people will walk every one in the name of his deity.
Now his God.
And we will walk in the name of Yahweh or Elohim forever and ever.
And we gonna serve Yahweh. While everybody else serving their God, we gonna serve our God, which is Yahweh. Just that simple. Everybody got their own God. Talking about ain't but one God, you are a lie. Ain't but one God, you are a lie. There's more than one God. Now read that verse again, talking about one God. Put that thing in. Ain't no more one God, you are one lie.
For all people will walk every one in the name of his deity.
His God.
And we will walk in the name of Yahweh or Elohim forever and ever.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to serve Yahweh forever and ever. We, the only people on earth, got the true and living God. We the only one got the real God. Everybody else God fake. But it's more than one God. Chinese got their God. The Egyptians got their God. The Muslims got their God. The Puerto Rican, everybody got a God. But our God is the real deal. Let me see. Habakkuk. Let's go to Habakkuk 3 and let me see. Habakkuk. Okay, Habakkuk 3 and 6.
Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 6. He stood and measured the earth.
Yahweh stood and measured the earth.
He beheld and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered.
Everlasting mountain was scattered. Watch this.
The perpetual hills did bow. His ways are everlasting.
Yahweh ways is everlasting. Now let's find out what everlasting means. If Yahweh ways is everlasting, what you doing talking about somebody else? Everlasting. Let's see what everlasting means. There it is. Yahweh ways is everlasting.
Everlasting, lasting forever, never ending.
Never ending. When Yahweh say something, ain't no end. He don't change like everybody else, like me and y'all. Yahweh don't change. That's it. Everlasting. Okay, go to Malachi. Yahweh ways is everlasting. Mean ain't no end to it. Okay, 2 and 9.
Malachi chapter 11 verse Malachi chapter 2 verse 9. Therefore, hold on, you say 9 or 11?
9.
Okay.
Malachi 2 and 9.
All right. Therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people.
This is the reason why Yahweh got us at the bottom. That's when we're the first 5, the last high, we the last, we the tail and they the head. Read.
According as ye have not kept my ways.
Because we ain't kept Yahweh ways, that's when we're on the bottom.
But have been partial in the law.
Sometime in the law. That's right, sometime. I keep the Sabbath when I can. I keep the Sabbath when it's convenient. I keep the Sabbath until my boss man tell me to come in and go to work. Partial. Sometime. Part-time Israelites. Read it again.
Therefore have I also made you contemptible and base before all the people, according as ye have not kept my ways.
That's written why I did it, because you ain't kept Yahweh ways. Now watch this.
but have been partial in the law.
You partial. Sometimes you do it. Sometimes you don't. When you feel like it. When it's convenient. That's right. Now go to the New Testament, 1 Corinthians. Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. Over in the New Testament. Now, let's see what the New Testament says about ways. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. For this cause have I sent unto you Timothy, who is my beloved son, and faithful in the Lord, who shall bring you into remembrance of my ways, which is before JC, as I teach everywhere in every church.
His ways. That's 17. His ways. That's right. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Shabbat shalom, Mellow Yellow. Yell 9. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Do anybody have any question? I showed you the ways of Yahweh. Now, if you're going somebody else's ways, then that's on you and you're going to get your head knocked off. That's all. The ways of Yahweh. Anybody have any comment or question? Yeah. Anybody got any comment or question? Now I'm ready to talk. Everybody got their own way of doing things, their own lifestyle. But at the end of the day, only the counsel y'all gonna stand. Whenever you get through talking, ain't nothing else gonna matter. All right, Gabriel Israel said go to Exodus 3 and 15. 3 and 15.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 15. And Elohim said moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, Yahweh Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob, have sent me unto you. This is my name. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
Yep, that's right. That's right. The father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He loved them. Now show me who he loved in the New Testament. He loved Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Anybody else have any comment or question? Now I'm ready for comment and question. Show me where I lied at. Show me where I told a lie. Show me what Yahweh say he wants us to go to church, be baptized, believe in the New Testament, believe in JC, wear a cross, anything. And do you counsel someone who has been victim of molested and sexual abuse? Well, first of all, let me show you. Let's go to let me see. Isaiah. Let me go. I got to show you this first. Yeah, go to Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45 and 5.
Isaiah chapter 45,
Okay.
verse 5. I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
He said, I'm Yahweh, there is none else.
There is no Elohim beside me.
There is no other God with me or beside me.
I girded thee.
I surrounded you.
Though thou hast not known me.
And you still don't know me.
That they may know from the rising of the sun.
That they may know from the rising of the sun.
And from the west.
And set in the west. The sun's rising in the east and set in the west.
That there is none beside me.
Ain't nobody with him. Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Now watch this.
I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
He started telling you, I'm Yahweh, ain't nobody else.
And create darkness.
I'm the one that created the darkness. I formed the light. I create darkness. What else he do?
I make peace.
Yahweh said, I'm the one make peace.
and create evil.
Yahweh said, I'm the one that create evil.
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
So Yahweh do all these things. If you've been molested, that's because Yahweh allowed it to happen. If you've been sexually abused, Yahweh allowed it to happen because he know he looking at your heart. Hold it. Let me show you evidently somebody's heart wasn't right at the time. Let me show you where Yahweh look at the heart. Let me see. Oh, Sam. Yeah, Sam. So evidently somebody's heart wasn't right. I can't judge or say, but I'm telling you what Yahweh do. Let's go to 16. 1 Samuel 16 and start at the 7th verse.
1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But Yahweh but Yahweh said unto Samuel,
Yahweh said to Samuel,
look not on his countenance,
don't look at his countenance,
or on the height of his stature,
and don't look at the height of his stature,
because I have refused him.
I ain't studying him.
For Yahweh see it not as man see it.
I don't see like man see it. Y'all think it's wrong, but it's right, and Yahweh says right, y'all say it's wrong.
For a man looking on the outward appearance,
a man looking on the outward appearance, looking at a big booty, the pretty face, and the titties and everything else.
But Yahweh looking on the heart.
Yahweh only look at the heart. So I can't sit up here and judge nobody, testify against nobody, because I don't know your heart. So if a person been molested, evidently it's the heart. Yahweh said, I'm the one that create good and evil. I make peace. I do it all. So, that's all that's all the information I can give you. The Almighty Yahweh allowed it to happen for his reason. He just said, I don't think like y'all. My ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. So it's out of my hand at this time. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 48 and 17. Yeah, all I know, everything happened for a reason. If it happened, it was meant to be to happen.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17
and 18, both of them. Okay.
Thus saith Yahweh, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I am Yahweh, thy Elohim, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Oh, that thou hadst hearkened to my commandments. Then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea.
That's right. You popping corn. You read 18 too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's heads of wood. That's corn right there. If you only had to listen to my commandments, it wouldn't have happened. Okay, he said go to Psalm 5 and 11. Yeah, 5 and 11.
Psalms chapter 5, verse 11. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee.
That's right. You popping corn. Hazel Woods. Yeah. Anybody else got any more comment or question? Yeah. All I know, everything happened for a reason. And a lot of times we'll never figure out. See, let me show you something too. It just came to me. A lot of things we can't understand because it ain't meant for us to understand. Let me show you. Let me see. Okay, go to Job 36. Uh, 36 and 26.
Job chapter 36, verse 26. Behold, Elohim is great, and we know him not.
We don't understand and know Yahweh like we think we do.
Neither can the number of his years be searched out.
See, the thing that Yahweh do, we can't search him out. We don't know how old he is. We don't know how old the earth is. We don't know how old the sun is. A lot of things, we don't understand why things happen, but they do. Yeah, that's all I need. Let me see. Yeah. If everything happened for a reason, what is the reason for unemployment? Reason for unemployment, that means you ain't got. Hey, look, you got to get paid. I guess you lose your job. Unemployment for when you're out of work. When you ain't got no job no more. That's what unemployment for. Peter, okay, Peter, okay, Hebrew from New York. I got you now. I'm on you. Okay, it's the third chapter. That's right. Go to the third chapter. Peter, what's up, man? Hebrew break dreads way down. He can sit on his dreads. That's how long Peter dreads is. Boy, he got them way down here. Okay, go to Ecclesiastes, the third chapter. It's a time for everything. That's right. It's a time and a place for everything. Read it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born,
A time to be born,
and a time to die.
Oh, you gonna die.
A time to plant,
A time to plant,
and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
That's right. You pluck your corn and your beans and greens up out the ground once you plant it.
A time to kill,
Time to kill,
and a time to heal.
Time to heal.
A time to break down,
A time to break down,
and a time to build up.
and time to build up.
A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance.
Time to dance. Finger pop. I like dancing.
A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. What profit hath he that?
That's all we need. Yeah, it's a time for everything, but something just came to me about this unemployment. Let me show you about unemployment right quick. Let me show you about unemployment. Okay, this is about unemployment. Okay, Proverbs 22 and 1. This ring you ain't got. This ring you're unemployed right here. Proverbs 22 and 1.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold.
Yes, read. This is the one I want too.
The rich and poor meet together.
The rich and poor meet together.
Yahweh is the maker of them all.
Yahweh the most put you in an unemployment office. He put you in an unemployment line. He make you rich, he make the poor. That's right. Now go to Deuteronomy 8 and 18. There it is right there. Yahweh said, I make the rich and the poor. Deuteronomy 8 and 18. That's when you're in the unemployment line. That thing skip it.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. But thou shalt remember Yahweh the Elohim, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth.
It's Yahweh to give you power to get some money.
that he may establish his covenant which he swore unto thy fathers, as it is this day.
That's the eight. That's the eighth verse. 8 man. Yeah. So, because of them, let me see, because of men, Creator said to protect and give to the children, especially if they are orphan. Yeah, they supposed to, but they ain't gonna do it. If everything happened for a reason, why do innocent children suffer? I just told you about the heart. Somebody's heart ain't right. If you suffer this for a reason, only the Most High can answer that. I can't answer it. The Most High got you. He just told you, my ways are not your way. My thought ain't your thought. You think it's right. You think it's wrong, but Yahweh says right. He don't think like us. He look at the heart. That's right. The Almighty looking at your heart. Somebody, listen. Whatever happened in this world, you have to get everything. Have to get permission from Yah. If anything evil happened in this world, it's because Yahweh allowed it to happen. He don't make no mistakes. You can question me all day long, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna run you back to Yah. He said, I create good and I create evil. I do it all. So if he do it all, don't question me. Read that Isaiah 45 again. What part you don't understand? If he say he do it all, then it's out of my hand. I can't tell you. That's right. Visit the iniquity of the children. That's right. They hate him. There you go, Zechariah. Well, I'm glad somebody can think for me because I can't remember everything. Now read that again. Then we're going to read this here part what Zechariah should say.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5.
Now understand this part first.
I am Yahweh.
He said, I'm Yahweh.
And there's none else.
Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Ain't no New Testament. Read.
There's no Elohim beside me.
Ain't nobody with me. I ain't got no father and mother and birthday.
I girded thee.
I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. Because if you knew him, you wouldn't be asking me these questions why Yahweh do it. I can't tell you why he do it. He do it. Read.
Though thou hast not known me.
You don't know him because you questioning the word of Yah. You can't know him. Read.
That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me.
Ain't nobody beside him. Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
I'm Yahweh.
I'm Yahweh.
And there's none else.
And there's none else. So that means ain't nobody did nothing but me.
I formed the light.
I'm the one formed the light. That sun out there because I made it out there, put it out there.
And correct darkness.
And when it get dark at 10 o'clock at night, I done that.
I make peace.
And I make peace. I'm the one stopping the man from raping you.
And create evil.
I'm the one letting him rape you.
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
I do it all. So if he do it all, ain't nothing else to talk about. I rest my case. Yahweh say, I do it all. Do you know what the word all means? What do all mean? Blue.
All, the whole thing or the whole amount of.
The whole thing, the whole amount of.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everything.
Everything.
Every part or bit.
Every part of bit. Now what part you don't understand? Because Yahweh said I do it all.
All together.
All together. So if he do it all, ain't nothing else to talk about. Oh yeah, let's go to what Zechariah say. Yeah, let me show him what is that. Go to Exodus 20. Exodus 20. That's what Zechariah's talking about. Now let me start at the 4th verse 24. Yeah, I got it, brother. Appreciate that, Zacharias.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 4.
I'm just gonna get right to the point.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, the Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Evidently, somebody hate Yahweh. The third and fourth generation of them hate him. That's why it happened. The third and fourth generation of them that hate Yahweh. Now read.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me.
And he's showing mercy to thousands of them that love him and keep his commandment. So evidently ain't nobody keeping the commandment when it happened to you. Read.
And keep my commandments.
That's right. When you ain't keeping his commandments, anything might happen to your kids, your son, your daughter, your wife, your husband, your mama, and everybody. Almighty gonna get you for not keeping them commandments. That's the reason why it happened. When things bad happen, men always try to blame that. Yeah, you can blame him because he the one do it. Don't get mad at nobody. You listen. When you sin, you got to pay. Sin is the transgression of a law. When you don't keep Yahweh's law, you sin it, and you're gonna have to pay the consequences for it. Let me show you that he killed babies. Let me show y'all what it. Hold on. Let me go to. Let me see. Let me show you what he do for a baby. Right. Let me find that when he killed what's called baby little 7 days and he died. When he killed that baby was from King David sinning. Let's see. It's in this Samuel. I think it's in Samuel. You're right. Okay, here we go.
Second Samuel chapter 11.
Okay, 2 Samuel chapter 11. Let me show y'all something right quick. Let me show you what sin do for you. What verse? Let me see. No, it's 12th chapter. It's 2 Samuel 12. Yeah, 2 Samuel 12 chapter. Let me show y'all something right quick. Okay, start at the 9th verse. Let me show y'all something right quick.
2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 9. Wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of Yahweh?
Why you despise the commandment of Yah?
To do evil in his sight.
So when you don't keep his commandments, you're doing evil in Yahweh's eyesight. Read.
Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and hast taken his wife to be thy wife, and hast slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon.
Now he's talking about King David. Now watch this.
Now therefore the sword shall never depart from thy house.
Now that's your punishment and curse right there. The sword ain't going to depart from your house.
Because thou hast despised me.
Because you despise Yahweh when you don't keep his commandment. That's me, anybody, y'all, everybody. When you don't keep, you despise Yah.
And hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife.
That's right. Now read.
Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thy own house.
I'm going to raise up evil out of your own house because you despise my commandments. Same thing go with y'all and me. Read.
And I will take thy wives before thy eyes and give them unto thy neighbor.
That's right. He's going to have your wives being hoes.
And he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of this son.
That's right. Turn your wife into a hoe.
For thou didst it secretly. But I will do this thing before all Israel and before the sun. And David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against Yahweh.
You have sinned against Yahweh. You got to pay for your sin. David paid. You got to pay. I got to pay.
And Nathan said unto David, Yahweh also hath put away thy sin, thou shalt not die.
That's right. I ain't gonna kill you though.
Howbeit, because by this deed thou hast given great occasion to the enemies of Yahweh to blaspheme, the child also that is born unto thee shall surely die.
Now this baby ain't did nothing. This baby ain't did nothing. But watch this. This how the Most High think. He don't think like us. Read.
And Nathan departed unto his house. And Yahweh struck the child that Uriah's wife bare unto David, and it was very sick. And
now Yahweh made this baby very sick.
David therefore besought Elohim for the child, and David fasted and went in and lay all night upon the earth.
Because he thought Yahweh would have changed his mind.
And the elders of his house arose and went to him to raise him up from the earth. But he would not, neither did he eat bread with them. And it came to pass on the 7th day that the child died. And the servants of David feared to tell him that the child was dead.
Now Yahweh killed this child. I can't question why Yahweh do it. He's a killer, and he can punish you any kind of way he wanted. I don't.
For they
that's it. I don't get upset and mad what Yahweh do, because he do what he want to do. I can't question the Most High do what he want to do. I mean, I don't question the Most High. I pray for mercy. I have mercy. All you do is can pray for mercy. Sometimes he'll forgive you, sometimes he won't. Depends on how he feel. If he want to forgive you, can. If he don't, so be it. Go to Isaiah 59, 1 through 15. Now, I'm going to say it again. Everything happened for a reason. Somebody is not right. For some evil to happen, somebody ain't doing something right in the eyes of Yahweh. Not my eyes and not y'all eyes. In Yahweh's eyes, it ain't doing right. So he going to take care one way or another. Now, read the Isaiah 59, start the first verse, 1 through 15.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, Yahweh's hand is not shortened that it cannot save.
That's right. His hand is short. He can save you if he want to, and he might not save you. He might not. Who knows? Nobody but Yah. Read.
Neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your Elohim, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
Boy, that's you popping corn, Hazelwood. That'll get it. Keep reading.
For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue have muttered perverseness. None called for justice, nor any pleaded for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth, and that which is crushed breaketh out into a viper.
Now don't go past 15. Yeah.
Their web shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence in their hands. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. Therefore is judgment far from us, neither do justice overtake us.
Well, there's corn there.
We wait for light, but behold obscurity, for brightness, but we walk in darkness. We grope for the wall like the blind, and we grope as if we had no eyes. We stumble at noonday as in the night. We are in desolate places as dead men. We roar like all bears and mourn like sore doves. We look for judgment, but there is none, for salvation, but it is far off from us. For our transgressions are multiplied before thee, and our sins testify against us. For our transgressions are with us, and as for our iniquities, we know them, and transgression and lying against Yahweh, and departing away from our Elohim, speaking oppression and revolt, conceiving and uttering from the heart words of falsehood. And judgment is turned away backward, and judgment standing afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and iniquity cannot enter. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
Yeah.
And Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Well, that's cold blooded right there. Yes, sir. That'll get it. But have you ever thought that experience? Have you ever been? I don't understand. I don't understand your question, Lena's author. You said if I'm speaking about babies and say that again because I don't understand your question. I love babies and children, all kinds. You asking me, have I ever been thoughts that experience? I don't understand that question. Thoughts of experience. And then go to Deuteronomy 29 and 29. I can't spell the name. Zahavia. Hold it before. Let me see if we're going to Lena's out to talking about. I don't understand the question, Lena's out. Let me know what you mean, what you're talking about. We're going to read 29 and 29.
Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29. The secret things belong unto Yahweh or Elohim, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law.
That's right. That's right. That's what we got to be doing. All the words of the law. And put word about this, that, and the other. Because Yahweh is in control. Don't nothing happen without his permission. He's in control. All things. Don't nothing happen without his permission. If it went down, it was meant to be. And I don't question nothing he do. I don't question the Most High. That's one thing I ain't gonna do and don't do. I ain't gonna question it because I know it's a reason behind it, and a lot of times we don't understand and know the reason. Yep. So if anybody got any more comment or question, I'm gonna get ready to close out. I hope everybody got some out of the lesson and learned some and understand that Yahweh say what he mean and he mean what he say and he ain't gonna play with you. And he's a killer. Yep, he's definitely a killer. I got give me one more question or comment, and then I'm gonna go and close out. One more question or comment. Anybody got another question or comment? Anybody got a comment or question before I close out? Any comment, any question? Well, if not, I'm going to go and close out, brother and sister. And I want to give all honor, glory, worship, and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom, brother and sister.